Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And yes, I am in Arsenal. Because this game is literally, I play it like almost every day. You'll probably see me in this game. Except for the last week because I got banned. But now I'm unbanned, so that's pretty cool. But we're gonna be talking about combat today. I'm on like the lowest server. So I mean, hopefully nobody like comes up to me, starts arcane. Which means random killing, so do not do that because it is bad. And you don't want to be like me, ending up being banned for 12 days. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Alright, so basically for the first step of combat, you're gonna always need a vest. Basically, some people don't really carry vests because they have uniforms on. It makes sense because uniforms look cool, and vests just make it look ugly and everything. But they're very subject to the game because if somebody shoots like a literally any gun at the vest, it will block it. I'm not sure about ops or like hitman gun. I'm not sure about those two guns, but I'm pretty sure any other gun actually withstands the bullet. Even shotguns, yes, even shotguns. So that is the first step to combat, basically. Alright, so another step to combat. Well, I'm calling them steps, but anyways. Another thing is for combat is if you're trying to raid a building or like literally any building, anything, raiding anything, they're mostly gonna have a door. So they redid the doors and everything where you can't really glitch inside of them in the animations. But there's people who found glitches and some already found a glitch. I don't really know it, and I don't really care. But anyways, there's like doors for houses, doors for gang houses or whatever they have properties, and then for the bank and jewelry store. Basically, some doors you can shoot through, some doors you can't, but mostly the doors that you can buy, you can shoot through. So I have a rifle and a pistol. I thought my game just stopped. So doesn't really matter. It just it's better type of rifles. Basically, when someone has a crowbar, which I do not have one on me, they usually want to lockpick the door. So I mean, some people are kind of new to the game and they just stand at the door and they're like, okay, I'm just gonna lockpick the door. They just click on the door and start lockpicking. Actually, let me go ahead and get a lockpick. Okay, so sorry for calling them lockpicks, but they're called crowbars, and I'm kind of dumb. Oh, what do you want? I just want to do a peaceful video on these. Alright, here we go, guys. So basically, when you got a when you got a crowbar, okay? Some people they lockpick by just standing in front of the door. That is literally the worst idea ever. You could get shot. Take care of that real quick. Sorry, people. Sorry. Anyway, so you got a crowbar and you're lockpicking like this. First of all, they can shoot through the door like this, which I just did. And yes, people do that often. But some people are very smart and they go to the sides. So you can actually extend your limits to actually how far you can go. You can go on the edge here and you can click on the top of the door. If I can get close enough. Like that. So basically it's harder for them to shoot because they have the diagonal pattern. But you can look, you can extend your limits very far. Very, very nice. Just make sure your body parts are not sticking through the wall because people can shoot through the wall. Will shoot your arm through the wall, and that is not good. Very not good. So whenever you're in a house or anything and people are trying to raid you, make sure to always go like in a little a half circle pattern. So and also don't let the person behind you accidentally kill you because someone could be like right here and someone could be like right here. And if you're gonna do like the half circle thing, make sure to like tell them first or risk it like I do. So you just go like a little half circle, shoot. So you can get all the angles. That is my basically tip on doing doors. So sorry, but technically you came in my house and tried to rob me. No, I'm joking. Anyways, that's my tips on houses. Alright, so my next tip. Alright, so my next tip is basically, get a friend or anything. Just get a friend. I have a friend here on my, my alt account. Also, as do not use alt. This is just my friend for a demonstration. Thank you for, helping me, bud. Legend. Anyways, I'm gonna let him stay still right there. So basically, he would have a vest on, but, you know, he doesn't really play this game that much. And I just lended him this account. So basically, whenever you're trying to shoot somebody, they'll be jumping around and stuff, you know, going crazy. There used to be a method where if you V, people, a lot of cops, OPD, they V and they shoot, which is very annoying because OPD is very sweaty. Also, nerf the shotgun, by the way. So now, Dylan made it so that when you sit down, you go slower. I do not like this. I mean, it makes sense, though. You're not really... I mean, in real life, you can't really do this. But, basically, you want to be able to make yourself as small as possible so you don't get hit. So if you're going like this, basically, you cut your legs in half, basically, because you can see, basically in half. And when they're aiming at your head goes down, so they're shooting over here. So that's another tip for that. But make sure when you're down here, you're kind of slow. Surprised no one's actually cool. But anyways, you gonna punch my friend? You gonna punch me? Anyways, that's another tip for that. They also reworked all of the stances. So when you do C and you're doing the kneel stance, basically you can't move at all. V, they made it slower, and then B, they also made it really slow. And then you can't even hold anything now when your hands are up. And then when you hit X on the ground like this, you can now not do anything. So pretty cool for cop. I'll let my friend go, my friend, because I don't really need you anymore. Brutal. Anyways, so that is my other tip for combat, basically. Just, you know, use the V pattern. Pretty cool. Nobody uses it anymore because it's now very slow. Alright guys, so my next tip is basically, get the high ground. I mean, it makes sense though, right? You gotta pick the high ground. In many occasions where you're in a battle, and you're just, you know, on land and stuff, make sure you guys have the high ground. So many gangs do this. If you guys have not played Oretary, or if you guys have played Oretary in the past, like, at least 2 months, you should know that there's battles between, like, at least, like, this section here. This whole section. Basically, there's a gang up here, and then the gang on the floor. The gang that's on the parking lot has the upper hand. Because, first of all, they have the high ground. And then second of all, they can just hide. While on the ground, you can only hide behind buildings. So that's another tip. Another tip is try to be in all black. Do not look like me where I'm in all gold, because you can spot out very well. If I just sit out there in the open, I could literally get shot without people noticing me. And that is not good. You do not want that to happen. So if you guys are gonna go in all black, it's probably the best idea. Another tip on houses. So let me go back to my house real quick. Alright, so if you guys haven't played any FPS games before, or like literally any FPS games, I mean, this is not really an FPS game. I guess it kind of, because it has guns and stuff, but anyways, basically, as you guys know, we have a ammo size. So when you use all your ammo, you have to reload. And reloading takes around at least 2 to 4 seconds or anything. So when somebody loads a whole mag on the door, boom, they're out of ammo. So 1, 2, so that was like 2 seconds, that was pretty quickly. Anyways, when the person loads the whole mag on the door, let me go in my house real quick. When they load the whole mag on the door, basically, if you're risky enough and you think that there's only one person at the door, you can open the door quickly and then light them up. Because first of all, they don't have any more ammo. I also noticed that cops do this when when you're in a car and cops just start shooting at your car. Like when you have the McLaren, if you have the car, McLaren, you're actually safe in that car because there's no windows or anything. There are windows, but they can't break. When they load the whole mag on the door, like, they just start shooting at the car because, you know, they're OPD. What are they supposed to do? When they have to reload, I'd suggest jumping out of the car and aiming for their heads. Oh no. I suggest aiming for their heads. Because first of all, I don't know what's up with OPD, but I feel like OPD is a lot harder to kill. Just in my opinion. So, yeah, somebody go to suggestions in the Discord and say, nerf OPD. Anyways, I'm getting lockpicked, but okay. That is all my suggestion about combat in Oretary. So, I mean, if you guys have any more suggestions, go ahead and comment down below in the chat. But also, I wanted to say another thing. I've had a lot of people saying AK-47s are better or M4s are better. So if you guys want to go ahead and comment down below which one is better. In my my perspective, that M4s are better. Anyways, M4s are better because they're a lot silent, and I'm pretty sure they just handle better. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Sorry I haven't been doing a lot of videos and stuff. I did get banned and I did go on vacation for last week. So I mean, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully Ratman does not kill me. So alright guys, bye.
Надел свой противогаз, все люди смотрят на нас. Полоски в ритм бас, для здоровка газ, маск. Шахеда making a fuss, всегда все смотрят на нас. Полоски в ритм бас, для здоровка газ, маск.